I'm so cold that I'm shivering.
Feel me? It's VLS 400, man. Linked up with the ski, man. We came together, man.
We got a special guest, you feel me? We didn't hit bro up and seen, you know, if we could get him on the first official, you know, a hot box or chill spot, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. We gonna figure out the name later on. But you know, who we got in the back, you know?
3 times Slick in the building. What's going on?
We got
everybody should say, huh, we in the whip.
My nigga,
Yeah.
we in the whip with it. We hot boxing, you feel me?
Yeah, hey, it's crazy because I was asking a bunch of niggas like, hey, who should I do first? You feel me? Like, and a couple of niggas, 2 important people said Slick. You know, that's a lot of people. That's a person that's consistent in the city right now. Like, you know, in the top 10 right now, and nobody really knows his story. You know, and I was like, okay, that's a good idea, cause you feel me? I want to know. You feel me? Me personally, being in Alaska, seeing a nigga in the city doing shit. You know, so I want to know it. How you doing though?
Good, baby. Good.
Okay, good. So tell us about the upbringing. Was you born in Alaska?
Hell yeah. Born and raised for real. Shit. I was born, shit, my birthday March 31st, you know what I'm saying? I'm Aries. So I was born over there. I was raised by my grandma for real until I was like 7. My pops was in jail. My mom's had like 3 jobs, so she was busy. So I was really with my grandma until I was like 7. Then when the pops got out, you know what I'm saying, I was with my parents.
Okay, I like that.
Your dad was in jail? Was your dad in jail for? If you don't mind me asking, because I don't mean to be hella like in your business.
He out of jail now, huh?
Yeah, he out of jail.
Okay.
Now.
This is the past.
He was just a busybody. We'll just say that he was working. You feel me?
Yeah.
He was working.
Yeah, I like that. So you was born in Providence?
Yeah.
Okay, so we was all born in Providence.
Nah, I think I lied a lot. My last interview, I was born on Elmendorf base.
Elmendorf?
Yeah, Elmendorf. I was born on base.
He lose like 2 points. He good still. He still love him, but I thought he was Providence. You know, that's interesting.
My mama a veteran.
Okay. So you said you lived with your grandma. Do you know what part of town y'all was on, or back then it didn't matter?
Yeah, Government Hill.
Government Hill.
Government Hill, right over there, across the bridge.
So your dad got out when you was 7. Would y'all leave state, or then you was just?
Nah, we was here still. We just, you know what I'm saying, he moved in. He was like, well, at first, that nigga stayed at the halfway house, you know what I'm saying? And then he ended up getting his own little spot. Then we moved up in there. And then we was just slowly, gradually moving into little bigger spots when the shit slowly started getting put together, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then I ended up being on the west side most of the time. That's why I went to high school at West.
How'd you get into music? You feel me? Cause that's how we got here. We're here based around, you know, you putting in this work with the music. How did that come about?
Shit. I mean, I always loved music. You feel me? I thought that shit was always hard to be able to like make a song since I was like a kid, since I was young. And then so I used to like try to make songs. That was whack. I was lying my ass off too when I used to make them. I used to be like 9 years old talking about selling work and shooting niggas and shit like that. But like, damn well I ain't did none of that shit.
Just trying to be a badass kid.
I was just making a song. I'm like, oh, this is what they rapping about, so let me do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm rapping about pussy and shit. I don't even know what the fuck pussy is.
9 years old?
Man.
You said 9 years old? Damn.
I just rap, yeah, cause like I was probably like 10 for sure. Like I'm just trying to rap, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just in a notebook writing that. Before I had niggas had the iPhone and shit, I'm really in a notebook writing this shit. Shit is actually embarrassing cause I'm in like 4th grade and I'm writing it.
That's crazy. I didn't know you was really into rapping, because I remember like we was like 17, 18. You was like, you just started like just trying to like
get in the studio,
like we would be rapping in the car all the time, and then he wouldn't really rap that much. But like now it's crazy. Like it's like,
yeah, I wasn't like, really, cause I wasn't really like, I ain't had no confidence in myself, you feel me? And on top of that, I ain't really I wasn't really consistent with that shit. Like I would do that shit like for a month, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll fall off and be done. and then
Like, fuck
try that
this
shit
shit,
again next year for a month. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I feel
And then be like, alright, you know what I'm saying? I
But
still suck.
Yeah, but it's always there, though.
Hell yeah.
So if you was in a notebook making your first raps and songs when you was 9, 10, where do you think that inspiration came from? Like, what was like what artist you say if you had to put a face on it? Like, yeah, that nigga definitely made me wanna.
Back then, cuz Wayne for sure.
Wayne.
Wayne was hard.
Yeah, Wayne's too hard.
Wayne was hard.
Too hard. Yeah,
You
10.
feel me? Cuz they had them big ass teachers.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm watching 106 in Park. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit is hard. Cuz I ain't gonna lie, T.I. was hard to me too. You feel me? This shit. Fuck. Cuz 50 was hard.
Yeah.
You gotta put respect on 50. You know what I'm saying? He was a menace to society.
T.I., I never heard nobody say T.I.
Nah, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, a lot of niggas ain't out here giving T.I. his props, because T.I. is definitely one of them.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I remember, I definitely remember some shit T.I.
Yeah, T.I. is definitely one of
And
them.
he had some bangers, cause no matter what, you feel me? Everybody can say those screaming, you could have whatever you like.
Yeah.
Everybody's screaming into the bitches, bro, for real.
Yeah.
He had hella more bangers too.
So now today, in your current mindset, what is a song to you? If you had to define to somebody, what is a song to you?
Shit, a song is just really, however you feel, whatever you feel, you know what I'm saying? You put that shit into words, you know what I'm saying? And record it. Put that shit, with a beat behind it, and that's a song. Period. At the end of the day, that's a song. That shit might be ass, it might be fire, it might be weird. It's a song though. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, put your, whatever you thinking, how you feeling, to put that shit into words, and lay it down behind the beat, cause that's a song. Simple as that.
So like, what completes it?
That's that, recording it. Once you get that shit recorded, it's a song. Cause I feel like niggas think too hard into making a song. It's like, that's it. If you, whether you writing it down, you punching in, you feel me? One take Jake, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, if it's, you're recording that shit and there's a beat behind it, whether you did that shit on your phone, whether you did that shit in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you recorded that shit and it's a beat behind
really
it,
is
that's a
just
song.
hopping in and just doing it these days, for real.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
Niggas
so
making songs in jail.
yeah,
Hell
You know what I'm
on the
saying?
chest with the
And
phone.
we call it songs, niggas. I can record you right now, beating on your chest like you just said. You feel me? Rapping, and a nigga gonna say, yeah, that nigga made a song on Twitter, cause Instagram,
that's some
shit,
real
every
shit.
It's a song, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a song.
So Slick's definition of a song is your emotions to a beat or recorded. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some sort of beat up in there. You on that motherfucker with no beat for real, he gonna discredit you a couple points off of it being an official song.
That's poetry
You feel
or
me?
something. You feel me? Acapella. Yeah, acapella.
Well, speaking of songs though, what was the first song that was like, okay, I'm on to something. I think I'm in this bitch for the long run. You feel me? What was that song that she was like, okay, like
In the long run,
I think
shit,
I know what you
I ain't never even thinking that shit like in the long run for real. I feel like my first song where I'm like, damn, okay, I made a song was when I was, you know, when we was in like middle school and niggas started doing them challenges with that Shogun challenge. Y'all remember that
I remember the
Yeah.
Shogun challenge.
Yeah,
I remember they was
You
doing
did
the
that
challenge.
shit?
You
You did that shit?
Hell yeah,
In the
I did
car?
that
You killed that
shit.
bitch?
All sad and shit.
That wasn't all sad shit, nigga. I was talking to play.
Is that the one that they did with the sad beat though?
I'm so
Nah,
gone.
Nigga,
Oh no, I don't think it's that one. I thought you were talking about the
You think about 10 toes down challenge, nigga. See, it was hella challenges because I did that one too. I ain't even lie. But when I did them two, you feel me?
motherfucker.
Them the first things I ever put out publicly, and by public, I just put that shit on my social media. You feel me? On Twitter. That's when I was a Twitter fan. Boom, did that shit. I was never gonna make a real song for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, nah, I suck ass.
Yeah, that's just a cool tactic though.
And then my nigga Treasy, shout out Treasy. That nigga, that's the first song I ever got for real. My first song ever that I ever made, like real song, literally. Like everything else, trash, can't find it. Wrote it halfway through, you know what I'm saying, threw it away. Not even never made a full song. That shit with Treasy wouldn't have been a full song if it weren't for Treasy for real.
He helped finish putting together?
Nah, because his feature, you feel me?
Oh, you didn't have it.
I had a chorus, and I had. Well, really, I only had a long ass verse. I didn't even know how to make a song. I had a long ass verse. You feel me? Then when Treasy did his shit, I'm like, okay, let me take this first part that I just said and make this the chorus. You know what I'm saying? Then boom, spun it back again when I was in the lab. Then Treasy did his shit. We didn't even record at the same time. Treasy did his shit. And then I was on my first song. I'm like, damn, this shit's hard as fuck. That nigga said it was hard too. I'm like, bet, say let's be in there. Cause I ain't gonna lie, cause like, you feel me? I ain't even scared to say that shit. Like, I looked up to that nigga Treasy as far as the music and shit. Because from the town, our age, that nigga was pushing shit.
Yeah, for real.
Just keeping it hot. There's not really niggas our age that was really pushing shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know you got Quack, shout out Quack, that nigga is, you know what I'm saying?
But our age though, yeah.
His thing, but as far as our age, nigga, that nigga straight.
Yeah, he was
definitely.
That nigga
Treasy needed to
doing
get
that
his
shit.
flowers for that.
I'm like, damn, for this nigga to get on my first song ever, I have no songs, nigga. What the fuck? I have no songs for him to hear that shit, but I bet I'm gonna get on it. I'm like, yeah, we in there. In there like swimwear, you feel me? And that gave me confidence to fuck around. That shit did hella views for me. That shit at almost 10K. That shit's almost at 100K on SoundCloud.
For sure.
You feel me? And that's my first song ever. I'm like, yeah, alright.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what I was thinking. Spin definitely the one.
Yeah, that's how a bunch of niggas found out about him. Is after that. That was real dope. Before COVID came, you feel me? Was you in Alaska like often like that, or you was out of town the whole time?
I left. As soon as I graduated, I was passed out. Next month, I graduated May 14th.
Yeah.
And June 13th, I left.
Why you leave?
Cause it's dry. Come on, guys. It's dry out here. You feel me? It's like I feel like it's just dry. It's crabs in the bucket, all that shit. It's I feel like it's just a lot of the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who stay out here, I know why they stay out here. You feel me? If you know, you know. Not even on the corny shit. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Niggas stay out here because it's some shit. It's some good shit going on. But other than that, it's dry as hell, in my opinion. I like that to be, you know what I'm saying, that nightlife. I like, you know what I'm saying, I could leave the house at 10 p.m. and come home at 7 o'clock in the morning if I want to. And it's been shit to go on that whole time.
Yeah,
I'm here, everything closed at 12.
Yeah.
And that's whatever's left that hasn't closed at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, you feel me? Like, that shit dry.
That's crazy. I ain't.
Yeah, Alaska to Vegas is a big, you know, scene difference. That's a big difference. I don't think anyone would want to come back to Alaska. You know. I mean,
after being stationed in Vegas.
Yeah, but Vegas, I wanted to come home. Shit, I was like, man.
This nigga don't like Vegas because he says it's no water. He says it's depressing out there.
He
He's not the only person that said that shit too, but this nigga, I don't know. I feel like if you move out there, you know what's going on. You know where to go. You know what to do. You got people out there, so it's not like that. But this nigga just kind of be just visiting and shit like that.
Yeah, I be in and out.
So he be like, man, I'm homesick. I'm trying to go back home.
Yeah.
I'm personally trying to go to Vegas. You feel me? I ain't been there yet. You know, I think I love it. No, yeah, the whole thing hot box. You can open the door if you need to, though.
I gotta ask this shit. Where I can ask
you got nowhere for them ass shit at? In the bottom?
Right here.
That nigga said you was not escaping the hot box.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so how you get your rap style now? How you just be fucking around, freestyling and building it?
Shit, to be honest, I got my rap style for fucking. I talk shit a lot. You guys too, I'm all.
Action. So Slick said he got his rap style from talking a whole lot of shit. You feel me?
Yeah, okay, boom, there we go. So boom, here you go, okay, here you go. So I talk a lot of shit, so
Smoke
like,
a lot of.
The way I used to rap was like a lot of words, like real descriptive. Now I be trying to be like short and like short punches. I don't know how to say it, but like just like a slick way to say shit. So I try to say shit as slick as I can. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? For example,
that's your style, slick.
You feel me? You don't catch me in my feelings about a bitch. I ain't no scent, that ain't my vibe. Knock the ceiling off his whip, pop the tires on his ride. You feel me? Just, you know what I'm saying? Knock the ceiling off his whip, pop the tires on his ride. Some slick shit. You feel me? And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you know what I'm saying?
I got you with the ceiling. I got the ceiling in the roof.
Yeah,
Yeah, selling office with, put the tire off his leg shot.
We really gonna light that shit up. Nah, we finna light the whip the fuck up to where when we done, nigga, the roof done flew off, his tires is flat, all that shit. It's awful.
Let me get that bottle.
It's looking bad for him. It's looking bad for that guy.
So like you said, so this is perfect. You said when you started like in rap, one of the big influences was Lil Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Wayne was so crazy because his metaphors had so many different meanings, or it referenced directly to something that was like, oh, that's a crazy metaphor reference.
For sure.
So when you say not to sell office whip, we get that, not to put the tire off his ride. I'm looking already in my head like, what's the second metaphor? Like, you know, like the niggas actually say that in slang. Like when we have to, like, nigga, don't make me come through and pop the tires off your ride, nigga. You know, niggas don't start doing, knock those tires off. Like, you know, I think about that. Like, you know, is that slick? Niggas really say that? But with you coming up with your own shit, you feel me? Like on a whole new approach to it, I fuck with it like that. You know, I like it. But that's just how my head think. I always be thinking like, okay, would I use that in a when niggas say that in a regular conversation? Do niggas really say that? You feel me? That's how I judge niggas bar. Like, nigga, nobody says that. Nigga, stop it. Like, that's how I really come at. Like Treasy says a lot of shit that I be like, bro, what does that mean? Like, nobody says that. But he does that for a lot of songs, and it's just like, I learned like Rollo Rodriguez, that nigga be saying shit that nobody fucking says.
Yeah, that nigga's hard. That's what that nigga.
Niggas love that shit though, you know.
Whenever I see that nigga be saying shit that you like, what the fuck did you just say?
Nobody be saying that shit though.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I just, my thing is, you feel me, I'm the type of nigga that, you feel me, if it's hard for real, niggas might start actually saying it, you know, like it'll become the next slang, like the next thing, you feel me, but if it's some crazy ass shit that niggas ain't gonna say, it's like, I don't give a lot of niggas a point. A lot of niggas giving points out here. That's why I think the game's where it's at today, because niggas get these weak ass, you get points for anything. When you do a cartwheel, and nigga get a point these days, you feel me? Like, I'm like, okay, everybody getting points, I see. So, yeah. How about you, Lonzo? Who's a rapper that you fuck with their metaphors and their bars and shit? Like, you like, oh, that nigga, but that nigga's bars is crazy. Just one artist that you had to pick.
Out of Alaska or in general?
No, in general.
Shit, you know me, I don't really listen to music like that, bro. But it's like that nigga V's I fuck with right now. That's one of the niggas. But it's like, on the metaphor, I don't know if bro be having metaphors like that.
I think V's his references is crazy. I think that's what he is. He got the references like Wayne.
But I was just thinking I need to work on my little metaphors. But yeah, I can't think of a rapper right now that's like really like that. I'm like, oh, that nigga. Cause I don't really listen to music like that. Like,
no, I feel you. We was trying to listen to music earlier today. That shit wasn't working.
Yeah,
none of that shit was hitting. It was like, yeah, all this shit's terrible.
Slick already gave his.
Oh, an artist that he said his Wayne's already Wayne.
Okay, yeah.
Wayne's on one.
For sure. Well, shit, man. We might as well wrap this up then, man.
Okay, before we get up out of this first official interview, Slick, what's some things you want to see in the city to make it better? You feel me? You being somebody born out here, you feel me? What's some shit you want to see in the States? You was your hometown for it to evolve into being something greater.
Shit, we need to put that bullshit aside for real. Niggas could be called as fuck, and niggas could make hella money if we just, not even say we, cause I ain't be for nobody. If niggas, I'm gonna say we as a town, though, you know what I'm saying, if we could get this shit together where we all cooperative, you know what I'm saying, we could be called as fuck and have our little wave, just like all them other cities, you know what I'm saying, we had their wave, you know what I'm saying, the Bay Area, they had their time, you know what I'm saying, LA had their time, you know what I'm saying, Houston had their time, Flint, you know what I'm saying, Florida, really, we keep going on and on and on, by the time, give it a couple more years, all 49 states gonna be there, had their time, but us, we was like, what the fuck?
States like Maine and shit like that.
Yeah, like weird ass shit, Rhode Island, you know what I mean? Like, niggas got potential for sure. We just gotta make it happen for real. And stop thinking niggas is dick riding because of niggas. Bro, this is one shit that really pissed me off. Boom, say Twin got a cold flow.
Right.
another nigga tried to rap like Twin,
Yeah.
right? Just for one song, maybe not even his whole entire flow, just for one song he tried to make it sound like Twin. They gonna be like, oh, this nigga is dick riding me.
Right.
Oh, this
Yeah,
nigga
yeah.
dick riding Twin. What the fuck? Oh, this nigga is not original. Why he can't be like, nigga, show homage? You feel me?
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
if you think about it, you hear a nigga, all of us know a nigga from LA on a song. Why? Because they all sound the same. Because that's they sound. You feel me? All you know a nigga from Texas or from Florida, you gonna hear it because that's they sound. Alaska can't fucking get a sound because everybody want to get their own fucking sound. You know what I'm saying?
That's really
Like,
shit.
and that's fine to have your own sound, but shit, support each other. If a nigga sound like you, who give a fuck? Support their music.
We need
If
more
it's
love.
hard. Now, if they a sucker making shit and they lying, fuck them. Period. If it's hard or not, I don't give a fuck. But, you know what I'm saying? If they valid and they cool, you know what I'm saying?
We need more support.
Support the town.
We need more niggas showing love and support. Authenticity.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, I realize a lot of people's cultures or a lot of people's ways started off of, you know, them building off of their same styles. Like we was just watching the referencing back to the Welcome to Chicago Vice.
For real.
The Chief Keef, after Chief Keef did his thing, the other side mocked their style.
Yeah.
Feel me? I used to fuck with the nigga Go Yayo. I realized all of their little thuka, boom, all their slang came from niggas mocking each other. Like they'll go back and be like, see the nigga and then do their shit better than them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And now they got culture. Cause both sides are saying the same thing. But it went like that. I feel like Alaska, we have opportunity to take a whole nother route with this shit and do it like Slick really saying it and just build culture, you feel me? Build off, you know, what we like build off the joke. Like lately shit ain't been that funny, bro, you feel me? Like it's hard to chill and laugh and have a good time and, you know, kick back and relax. It's like everything's on 10 right now, on purge. Nigga might got COVID, nigga might be on some weird, like everything, like I don't trust nothing. I don't even trust the air right now, so you gotta